Hello, hello, hello. Shin here, and welcome back to another exciting evening. Okay, it's not that exciting, there's nobody up there. Except for a zombie or two. But, anyway. Welcome back to Craft the World. I've done a little bit since the last episode. Not much though. Most of what I've been doing is just building up, preparing for the next dive down. And one of the tricks that I like to do is replacement. In other words, instead of tearing up blocks, you can actually just replace the material like I did there. It definitely has its benefits. Because one of the biggest problems that you will encounter playing this game, besides people dropping stuff, is with those annoying little hedge things that grow. Those in the plants. They will just infest any open space that they can, and well, that's annoying, obviously. So, to prevent that, it is best to fill in where we can, and if we don't have to fill in, why bother? Now obviously we have to dig to an extent here, but if we select the dirt, we can hit replace, replace, and that one only has surface, so we'll just replace the surface. Let's see what we've got over here. And one other thing I've been neglecting to do, you have an option of a shortcut. Let's say I build that, and I want to build something else. Let's see. We'll build the bridge just so that we have the recipe undone. Now I want to build some more of these. I go back to the plank. As you can see here, it's changed. You just click it, and it automatically loads the recipe for you. So much easier. Obviously I neglected to do that in the last episode. Was being, I would say lazy, but that's not the word for it, obviously. Because I was anything but lazy. Because I was taking a long way around. But yes. You can make shortcuts. And it is so much easier that way. And that is getting annoying. Can we please put this together? There we go. Okay. There was an update that came out shortly after I filmed or recorded the first episode. And it has screwed everything over. If we look at our comfort level, we're at a moderate level right now. We need to bump that up, and do it pretty quick, I would say. The reason is because now you have rats. And rats are, well, they are definitely not something you want. They will steal your food, they will dig holes, they will just be annoying. And when rats appear, it's not just one or two, it's an entire warren. And they will continue to breed over time. So, the best you can do is to get your comfort level up. The higher it is, the less chance you have of actually getting annoying little pests. As you can see, I'm filling in right now. Oh, speaking of the plants, there's one right now. And let's replace. Need more ladders. Okay. And I'm going to... I like to dig down a straight line because eventually, and I mean eventually, we will get way up here. And where are we? Ah, here we are. Elevators. Steel doors, elevators, Tesla towers, which are a defensive unit, and stockpiles, so that our poor people don't have to keep going all the way up to the surface to deposit their materials. We can actually build multiple stockpiles. Very helpful. Place stone. Still need to harvest all of that. Ooh, we've got goblins. And there's sheep over there that we need. Let's see. We have 6. It's not enough right now, I don't think. Not to justify going after them. But we will soon enough. Oh! Oh yes. I don't know if you can see it. It's not very well lit because we're not down that far. But there is a room down there. Now, that could be good, that could be bad, or that could be ugly. Good means there's pretty much nothing in there, and we can just go and harvest. Bad means that there is a beholder or something similar down there. Ugly is, well, there are bosses of sorts that look like they came out of Adventure Quest. And they are, let's just say, I've yet to see Shadow beat one. They are not to be trifled with. So, what we will do... Ooh, there's iron ore behind there. Place the coal. Place the coal. Place the coal. We're almost down there. Let's see a little bit more. And if you look, there's actually... I think that's actually brick wall. Yes, that is. That's brick wall. Bricks are something we will not have for a long time, so if we go into that room, we can actually harvest the brick. And that will give us a distinct advantage. At least in terms of shoring up our defenses up here. That's actually something else I want to look into very soon. Ooh, we've got silver already. Silver and gold are further down, and they will be needed to upgrade our portal. We haven't gotten that quest yet, but we will soon. So this is all silver right here. I'm not complaining about that. This, though... Oh, there's a shaft up here. Do I want to go that way or not? No. No, we'll go this way and up. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a beholder down there. We could take him at this point. That would not be out of the question. However, there is a chance there's something worse down there. Ah, I see the sparkle of gold. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Before I do that, though, let's get this started. It would be lovely if we didn't have to worry about researching over time technologies, unlocking technologies, because we could be making very good armor right now if we didn't have to go through the basic armor. And of course we can't get through the basic armor until we get some sheep. And wow, that's flooded. Oh, there's little sheep there. And cemetery. Okay. They are mostly going to attack tonight. Actually, there's not that many of them. Let's go for it. Do we have... No, we do not. We do not have that skill yet. That's annoying. So we might just have to wait after all. That's okay. We can work on this in the meantime. Actually, where is the, where's that little skill? I know it's not this far up. Fireball. I'm not sure where it is. We can't be far from it though. There is an ability somewhere around here that allow us to summon our dwarves to a specific location. That's the one I'm looking for. That's okay. Let's... Yeah, they're close enough. Let's see what we can get going. How's our equipment looking? Okay, could do with some helmets. And we don't really have any weapons. Let's make some weapons here. Some tools. Watch, I probably didn't even need to do that, but that's okay. You need a club. You need an axe. A helmet. You need a helmet and an axe as well. And you just need an axe and helmet. Excellent. Another change they made is the oh crap. Another change they made in this update. The armor slows you down. They tweaked some other stuff about it, but the key point is it does slow you down now. Oh, this was a cemetery. No wonder. And you, my friend, are going way too far. Get back down here. I hate how it tells me that there's a dwarf drowning. It's usually just one swimming away. Ah, crap. Rat Warren. I think I don't have any food out right now. Yeah, we'll let them get rid of the rats. And as you can see, there are more and more appearing all the time. Thankfully, rats don't do much damage, even though they do seem to have a lot of hit points. Let's take a look down here real quick. Once we're healed up and have had a rest, we're going after him. And that will probably be this episode. I might do some more time-lapsey type stuff later on. But for now, I'm trying to... I wish you could dropping stuff. For now, I'm trying to make this more or less... that was funny. Rat tail on the food. And yes, rats do actually drop meat. Well, I don't know why anybody would want to eat rat meat. Well, I take that back. I kind of sort of understand. But anyway, I'm trying to make this episode without any cuts because I do want to show how the gameplay is, because this is a really addictive game. And I know Shadow played it for about a week, almost non-stop. I mean, he literally has 3 or 4 games, and that's not including the ones that he deleted. He's trying to go for an achievement where no dwarves die within a level. I'm not so worried about it personally, so we can have deaths such as those. There's some leather there, and it looks like the goblin camp has some nice items for us as we go back to collect them. I love how when they complain about rats, it's now got an entirely new connotation. And I can't tell how far up that goes. Oh well. See what new things we've got. Zombie brain. And eggs from the chickens. When we get our farm up, eggs will lay, or chickens will lay eggs. Yes, eggs will lay chickens. Chickens will lay eggs, and we can actually shear the sheep to get wool from them without having to kill them. So they can actually provide wool for us multiple times. But for now, I'm not too worried about slaughtering them. They do regenerate. Excellent. I'm pretty sure a few of those gnomes are bringing back some happy little woolly things. I don't see any wool in here yet. Give it a moment though. Ah, I think there's some wool right there. Place this. These little buggers appear whenever there's shadow. And now I'm thinking about the Garo intro, but seriously, if you don't want them to appear, keep lights around. It's another good reason for having a standard shaft and having torches placed at regular intervals. I'll harvest this. Not yet. Also, perhaps the next episode? We still need to get the ironworking done. So we need to finish the illuminating and then do the ironworking. Once we do that, we can do basic construction, which has the wood walls. And we can start building structures. Although, I really do like the Venetian stucco and the stone wall. And we will probably be building a large portion of our above ground in wood and stucco, and underground in stone. Stone gives a certain amount of defense bonus. Makes it harder for the baddies to tunnel in, while wood is more decorative than anything else, unfortunately. How do we want to do this? And we'll just do it like that. We can run a temporary ladder up here. I'm not usually worried about getting these guys. Oh yes, the spiders. That was another change in this update. Instead of having one spider, now they actually start to form colonies, and the older the spider is, the more dangerous it becomes. Not really my cup of tea, but oh well. It does make for a more interesting game, I do have to admit. Enemies are becoming smarter and more plentiful, so it's requiring more strategy. Oh dear. Looks like we've got company coming. And that was scary. I just froze for a moment. That's all I need. I've had computer issues the past day or so. I don't need to have more when I'm trying to record. But anyway. That's not really going to make much difference until we break through here. It is sand. I really want to get that summon, because that will help around here immensely. I think for now, let me just stop that. Okay. Skeletons, zombies, not too big of a deal. We can deal with that. What I really want is somebody to go down there and open that up. Looks like this guy might be doing the job for me. I really hope that one of those boss monsters aren't in here. They called. Ah, guardians. Classified as very dangerous. The ancient portal scrolls are guarded by these huge keepers, but they are vulnerable to weapons made of mithril, the strongest of all metals. And yes, there is mithril available in the game. It is very low, and it looks like little slashes in the ground, like little silver slashes, not like that. I botched that up. There we go. I don't like the fact that they're not really... What are they doing? Okay. Now they're getting ready to do something, I think. Get some new stuff. Carpentry, fishing. Ah, we did get the wool. So let's do that. We only got one, however. But that's enough to get a bucket. We need nails. That figures. Okay. Still do not have that. So we will just do that. Now, we can work on the basic ironworking. And that will give us our basic construction. So, let's see. Need to make food, do some basic ironworking, and basic cooking. Start off with nails. A pot. Make 2 of those. As we've already completed basic ironworking. Locks. Locks are very important. We need those for chests and doors. I hate when it's doing that. I don't know why it does that. Make 3 of those. Okay. We have our wood. We have our wooden wall. And I'll show you next episode how that works. Oh crap. If I can make them. Why is it doing that? My mouse has been acting up. Everything's been acting up. It's so incredibly hot. Very simple roof. Build wooden chest. Just to get it, just to open the recipe. Still can't build the slime torch. But we can build a wooden door. Ideally, you use the wooden doors for outdoor purposes, but you can also use them to separate interior areas. That way, if you have multiple totems, you can segregate the areas of your fortress or whatnot, and that will actually help to keep your how shall I put it? If something happens, like a wall breach or something like that, it will prevent your entire hovel or fortress or whatever you're building from going to zero comfort. Oh, we don't have the kitchen set up yet. Wait, we don't need a kitchen for this. There we go. Ah! And we just got our second totem. Okay, basic instruction farming. And this episode is running a lot longer than I expected. So I think what I will do, I will pause it here, and we'll take care of this guy at the beginning of the next episode. Meanwhile, I'm going to build this up a little bit, perhaps. Not a whole lot. And our goals for next episode? Get that area cleared out, if possible. Start fixing this up so we don't get any more wardens. And that's really stupid of you. There we go. Yeah, that's our big goals right there, to fix this up, get down here and hopefully do a successful raid, and probably explore some of these little side shoots a bit. It seems like a noble enough goal. So, until next time, don't drop your stones, and I will see you all very, very soon.